How the teacher's
like,
talking.
A hernia or something.
Hello, my name is Gail Janik, and I'm going to talk to you about the opioid epidemic in the United States. Is it possible that you or someone you love is addicted to prescription opiates? Prescription opiate abuse has become an epidemic across the United States, destroying and affecting many lives of Americans. I had a close relative that abused opiates and eventually ended up in the drug rehabilitation program. I am going to cover the misuse of prescription opiates, drug overdose deaths, and the risk factors. How do people misuse prescription opiates? One way people misuse prescription opiates is by taking the medicine in a way other than prescribed, and secondly, taking the medication for the effect it causes, like getting high. There are different ways of taking prescription opiates. The medication can be taken by swallowing in its usual form, or sometimes people crush the pills or open the capsule, dissolve the powder, and inject it into the vein, or snort the powder. Now I am going to talk to you about drug abuse deaths. Drug overdose deaths continue to increase in the United States. On average, 115 Americans die every day from opioid overdose, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Drug overdose deaths are now the most common cause in the United States of death for Americans under the age of 50. The most popular drugs involved in prescription opiate overdose deaths include methadone, oxycodone, and hydrocodone, which is also called Vicodin. This class of medication is commonly used for treating moderate to severe pain. Next, I will be going over the risk factors. What are the risk factors associated with prescription opioid abuse? A few of the risk factors are drug addicts obtaining overlapping prescriptions for opiates from multiple providers and pharmacies. Also, living in a rural area and having a low income also increases risk. There are other ways to prevent opiate overdose. One way is to reduce exposure to opiates and prevent misuse. Improving the way opiates are prescribed through clinical practice procedures, prescription drug monitoring programs, and providing treatment for people struggling with opioid use disorder. The United States is currently experiencing an opioid epidemic as drug overdose deaths have become a leading cause of injury and death, with current estimates reporting that 115 Americans die each day from opioid overdose. I talked about the misuse of prescription opiates, drug overdose deaths, and the risk factors. If you are a victim of opioid drug abuse or addiction, seek help. Don't take chances on destroying your family or your life.